24/7 Teachers Training, a lesson-by-lesson tutorial for homogeneous teaching. We are an EdTech textbook publishers.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear teacher. I welcome you on behalf of the Snowman publishers to an online tutorial on section 3 of the chapter 1 of Science grade 4, which covers the topic food chains. The video will cover food chains, functions of different body organs. So let's get started with the teaching plan. As in every lesson, greet the students pleasantly. Ask them, how have you been? And tell them that they'll be learning about the food chains. Begin by asking questions like, did you all have breakfast today? Can you tell what you ate for breakfast? If the student's answer is about grains, vegetables, or fruits, tell them what they ate came from a producer. If they answer meat, eggs, or milk, ask them, what animal did it come from? Can you tell what that animal eats? Write the answer on the board in the form of chain, such as the one shown here. Recall that plants help animals with food and shelter, while animals help plants in dispersal of seeds and pollination. Explain to the children that all living things survive by feeding off each other. These food relations are called food chains. As an activity, draw the outline of a human on the right side of the board and make an arrow on the left pointing towards the body. Ask the students, can you name some food that humans eat? Write its name and keep asking questions such as, what does this living thing eat? To complete a food chain. Describe the concept of food chains with the help of textbook. Write the names of some more animals and ask the students to draw food chains on the board and their notebooks. Refer to one of the food chains on the board and explain the concept of predator and prey. Ask the students to find some examples of predation from their surroundings. These may include frog and fly, cat and mice, spider and ant, etc. Give them more examples with the help of the textbook and discuss predation in detail. Another way that animals interact with each other is called competition. Ask the students, what happens when two of you run in a race and want the same prize? What happens when there are only 3 top positions in the exams and all of you want it? Do you make an effort and try to win over the others? Same happens in an ecosystem when 2 living things need the same resource. This interaction is called competition. Write the words animals and plants on either side of the board and draw a line in the middle. Explain with the help of the textbook what resources animals compete for and which ones plants compete for. Write them in columns on the board for students to remember. Wrap up the discussion with a challenging recap question. All living things compete for food except plants. Why is it like that? Clap for the students who give correct answers. For homework, you can ask the students to make a list of 5 resources that human beings have to compete for. Also tell them to identify the living things that humans compete for with. Ask them to write their answers in the form of a table as shown. Thank you, Honorable Teacher, for your listening. Allah Hafiz.